What's going on, everybody? This is your WOF Outlook and discussion for Sunday, June 25th, 2023. And before we get into today's video, I hope everyone is doing well, remaining positive, and as always, staying blessed. All right, you guys, as we take a look at the tropical Atlantic this morning, Cindy is on her last leg, you guys. She continues to weaken as she moves towards the northwest, you guys. And as you can see, she is just to the northeast of the northernmost Leeward Islands, you guys. And as she continues to move on up towards the northwest, she's going to continue to encounter unfavorable conditions, you guys. The latest advisory just came out, and Cindy, let me see, you guys. Cindy was located at 20.9 north, 58.0 west, moving northwest at 17 miles per hour. The latest minimum central pressure was 1,009 millibars, and the max winds was 45 miles per hour. And that continues to decrease, you guys, as the shear continues to hit Cindy. And as you can see, you guys, Cindy little circulation is right here, just popping out on the western edge of that deep convection. Let's see if I can get some wind numbers, some see how these winds are blowing, you guys. And as you can see, the 10-meter winds, you can see right around where the center is at. You can see about on the northern side, 38, 37, just about 40 miles per hour, where the center is actually at about 20 to 30. So, yeah, about a weak tropical storm here, you guys. Just about what she is. And as she continues to weaken here, you guys, it's possible that some of the models still show that Cindy could possibly regenerate as she moves closer into the subtropics, you guys, around the Bermuda area, but that is still so it's just uncertain, you guys, because the GFS is the main model that shows it. Some of the other models show it to an extent, you guys, but it's just low confidence right now. So we're still a few days away to watch this for Bermuda, you guys, in case it does come that way. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe here at your Weather on the Fly as the National Hurricane Center and Storm Prediction Center comes out with their updates. I have them posted here right for you guys here at your Weather on the Fly. As we take a look at the quick water vapor imagery, you guys, and to show you guys why Cindy is continuing to weaken as she moves on up towards the northwest, you guys. Cindy is, you guys, is entrenched in southwesterly shear right now, you guys. And let me try this, you guys. All right, we have yet again the Atlantic Ridge is very much displaced out to here you go, displaced out to the east, you guys. So that alleyway, and as you see, you guys, we have this trough here across the Caribbean, you guys, just like this. And the winds are going just like this, you guys, out of the southwest, basically. So as I'm forgetting her name, you guys, as Cindy continues to move on up towards the northwest and then north, you guys, towards Bermuda, it's going to hit this southwesterly shear as it already is. It's just going to continue as the day progresses. And the decay of Cindy is just going to be even more outrageous, you guys, as the low level center may more than likely dissipate and open up into a trough probably sometime later on tonight or during the day tomorrow, you guys. But as Cindy starts to get somewhere up in this area, you guys, she gonna, as you can see, she's gonna more than likely be under. She's gonna probably find some lighter wind shear as she gets under this trough, you guys, as she interacts with it and gets under it. And if she does regenerate and redevelop, she should continue due north on in towards Nova Scotia, you guys, somewhere around in that area. So we will definitely continue to look out for Cindy, you guys, over the next few days, even her remnants, just in case it decides to redevelop and do something out of the ordinary that we don't know about, you guys. So make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date and weather aware, everyone. Now we're going to take a brief look here at the Eastern Pacific as Adrian and possibly Patrice, if I'm not mistaken, Patrice will be the next name, well, the B name storm on the Eastern Pacific list of tropical cyclones, you guys. But as you can see, we still have our cold red. Let me see, you guys. Let me make sure. All right. And actually, the first system, you guys, I don't know what's going on with the Eastern Pacific, you guys, but the first system, there, the chances was at a 3090. Now it has dropped to a 2080 for the first system. Now the National Hurricane Center is saying an elongated trough of low pressure located several hundred miles south of the southwestern coast of Mexico continues to produce a large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms. This disturbance has not become any better organized over the past day or so, but environmental conditions still appear generally favorable for gradual development of this broad system. A tropical depression is likely to form during the middle part of this week as the system moves generally west northwestward. So, you guys, they're still expecting it to develop into a tropical cyclone, but they have dropped the percentages down some. So, it remains to be seen, you guys. But the second disturbance here has a 0.50% chance that could possibly form here just south of El Salvador, Guatemala, here off the southern coast of Mexico. So, you guys, there's going to be something we have to watch. The tropics are trying to come to life here across the East Pacific, but it's having a hard time. Now, you guys, as we take this on over to the lower 48, you can see we have quite a bit of dry air here across the United States, you guys, but that is not going to stop this severe weather from popping off, you guys. If anything, it's going to ignite it here across the US. But you guys, we do have an upper level system here that's spinning up across parts of southern Minnesota on into parts of Wisconsin, you guys. This system is going to be the focal point for this outbreak of severe weather that we're going to more than likely have here across parts of the Ohio Valley, extending into the Tennessee Valley, then on down into parts of the lower Mississippi Valley, you guys. And as I pause this and we get into the convective outlook, let's get everything off, you guys. All right, let's turn the floater off. All right, and as you guys, as you can see, the Storm Prediction Center does have a marginal risk for a little bit of severe weather here across parts of central Idaho, extending on into parts of southwest to central Montana, you guys. Also, another little risk of a marginal risk of severe weather will be in store for parts of extreme southeast Wyoming, you guys. But the main outbreak here, as you can see, is going to be across parts of the Ohio Valley, extending on down into the Tennessee Valley, all the way down to the lower Mississippi Valley, where the Storm Prediction Center does have an enhanced risk of severe weather from central eastern Indiana on into west central Ohio, extending down into parts of west central Kentucky, west central Tennessee, you guys, on down into north central Mississippi, and just about the majority of Arkansas, you guys, and even parts of extreme northwest Alabama is under an enhanced risk of severe weather. The slight risk encompasses the outer edge of that, which does include southeast Oklahoma, extending on down into parts of northeast Louisiana, extending down towards parts of southern Mississippi, southern Alabama here, Montgomery, Monroe is under that slight risk, you guys. Marginal risk does include Mobile, Ocean Springs, Atlanta, Shreveport, extending on up here towards parts of western Pennsylvania is under that marginal risk. Detroit is under the slight risk, damn near the enhanced risk, you guys. So this is going to be something we have to definitely look out for. Indianapolis here is under a enhanced risk, you guys. Columbus, Ohio is also under an enhanced risk. As we check the probability to see just what these storms are going to be up to, you guys. And as you can see, the tornado threat has a 10% chance of tornadoes here, possibly across parts of eastern Indiana on into parts of western Ohio, extending on into north central Kentucky, you guys. So we will definitely be on the lookout for several tornadoes possibly spinning up here across parts of the Ohio Valley, you guys. Hail, we do have 30% chance of hail pushing 1 to 1.5 inch in diameter here up across parts of Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky. Then another area here up across parts of Arkansas, extending on into the Memphis area. A 30% chance of that hail pushing 1 to 1.5 inches. A 15% encompasses the slight risk, which does extend all the way down to parts of southern Mississippi, you guys, and Alabama. As we check the wind probability, a 30% chance of winds pushing 50 to 60, gusting to 70 over a large area here from Arkansas, extending east towards northern Mississippi, Tennessee, on in through central Kentucky, on up into the Ohio Valley, Indiana, Ohio. These winds will be very gusty here, you guys. We do have a hatched area for significant tornadoes. So, you guys, this is going to be a very dangerous event here later on this evening across parts of eastern Indiana and western Ohio, you guys, as we could see EF2 plus large intense tornadoes on the ground today. So, please definitely be weather aware. The hatched area, that same area extending on down into Kentucky, could see hail is as large as 2 to 3+ inches in diameter, and that also does extend up into parts of southern to central Michigan here, you guys. Another area for that large hail will be across parts of southeast Oklahoma, extending into central southern Arkansas, you guys. And the wind probability, there's no significant wind threat as of right now, so that is all good news, you guys. But as far as them tornadoes and that hail, we will definitely have to be on the lookout, you guys. As we check the HRRR to see just how these storms are going to materialize throughout the next 48 hours, starting here at 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time here at your Weather on the Fly. You can see, you guys, by the time we get to 12 o'clock, going to have some showers and thunderstorms starting to develop here across parts of Minnesota, Michigan, even here across parts of Wisconsin. The Northeast could see some showers and thunderstorms starting to develop here, even across parts of the central southern Florida peninsula. And even look at these cells starting to pop here across parts of southeast Kentucky, extending on down into parts of north central to northeast Tennessee, you guys. So around as early as the noon hour, these cells could be starting to pop off. As we head towards about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, you guys, you can see here, look across parts of eastern Indiana. These cells will have the potential to be producing all hazards, even extending on up into parts of southern Michigan here, you guys. Look across parts of northwest Arkansas. These cells are starting to pop here, you guys. Hail and damaging winds will be in store. Look here across parts of southern Tennessee, northern Georgia, parts of South Carolina, you guys. We'll have to definitely be on the lookout as we head towards late afternoon. We get into the evening hours, you guys, around 8 o'clock Central Daylight Time. Look at that cluster of intense storms as it pushes out of Indiana across Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, around the 8 o'clock Central Daylight Time. Detroit area could be seeing some heavy showers and thunderstorms here across parts of Michigan here, even Wisconsin around the Green Bay area could see some showers and rumbles of thunder. But look as the severe weather continues on down through Kentucky. And look at these cells all the way down towards the Memphis area, central Arkansas, you guys, starting to get into parts of north central Mississippi. These cells will be have the potential to produce all hazards, you guys. Look here, even around the Atlanta area, possibly around 8 o'clock this evening, could have some heavy showers and thunderstorms. As we head towards convective outlook day 2, you guys, which will bring us to Monday, you can see we have another enhanced risk here, you guys, across this now shifts towards the East Coast, the Mid-Atlantic, and the Carolinas, you guys. Enhanced risk of severe weather the Storm Prediction Center has for parts of North Carolina and Virginia, Raleigh, South Hill, Richmond. All you guys will be under this enhanced risk. The slight risk does include just about all of South Carolina, Columbia, Myrtle Beach, Charlotte, North Carolina, Jacksonville, North Carolina, Edenton, Virginia Beach, all the way extending on up towards New York, the Mid-Atlantic here, Atlantic City, Baltimore. All you guys will be under this risk for some severe weather. That marginal risk does extend all the way down to the Gulf Coast here, around the Pensacola area, the Florida Panhandle, you guys. So let's check the probability to see just what these storms could be up to tomorrow. We could have a few tornadoes, a couple tornadoes possibly spinning up here across parts of North Carolina, Virginia, on into the Mid-Atlantic. We'll definitely be on the lookout for that. Hail 15% pushing 1 to 1.5 inch in diameter here up across parts of the Carolinas. Even as possibly as far north as New York here could see hail pushing 1 to 1.5 inch in diameter. 30% chance of those strong winds gusting as high as 70 miles per hour here across parts of North Carolina and Virginia, with a 15% chance encompassing the slight risk, the outer edge of that. No significant tornadoes are expected. We do have a significant area for hail possibly tomorrow across parts of North Carolina and Virginia here, you guys. Hail pushing 2 to 3 inches in diameter will more than likely be possible, and no significant wind as of right now, so that is all good news. And as we continue to HRRR out, as you can see here, by the time we get to early Monday morning, we could possibly have a heavy cluster of showers and thunderstorms here across parts of Louisiana, northeast Louisiana, heading into parts of south central Mississippi, you guys. But other than that, may have a few showers here up across parts of the Great Lakes, but no other severe weather is going on just yet. As we head on to about the noon hour on Monday, you guys, you can see here up across parts of the Great Lakes, the Northeast. Look here across parts of New York. Some heavy showers and thunderstorms could be starting to develop here, you guys. There are some showers here possibly across parts of extreme Northeast Louisiana. And look around the Miami area, could have some cells starting to pop off around the noon hour. As we get to about 5 p.m., heading into Monday, late Monday afternoon into the evening hours, you can see even across the little marginal risk area that we have across parts of Wyoming, Nebraska, South Dakota, extreme southeast Montana. Heavy showers and thunderstorms possibly producing some isolated hail and damaging winds could be possible there tomorrow afternoon. Look here across parts of the Carolinas, you guys, Virginia, North Carolina. Look here even across South Carolina, you guys. Heavy cells all the way on up into the northeast. These cells will have the potential to be producing all hazards here, and mainly across North Carolina and Virginia. But the isolated damaging winds and no, the isolated hail and damaging winds here could be in store even as far north here as Massachusetts and Vermont here, southern Vermont, you guys. So we'll definitely be on the lookout. We head to the evening hours, you guys. And as you can see, look at the cluster of showers and thunderstorms that outbreaks here across parts of South Carolina as we head towards Monday evening, you guys. Columbia, South Carolina. Look at Charlotte, North Carolina. These cells could be producing heavy rainfall. We'll definitely be looking out for some flash flooding, you guys, as well as those strong damaging winds and hail. Look here up across Virginia Beach. It's going to be rumbling, you guys, even up across, even further north into New Jersey, New York. Monday night, it could definitely be rumbling, you guys. As we head as far as the HRRR will take us out, which will be 7 a.m. Tuesday morning. And that does segue us to convective outlook day 3. And as of right now, not too much is going on. We just have a marginal risk here, yet again, up the East Coast from parts of the Georgia coastal waters on up towards the New York area. You guys could see a marginal risk of yet again some isolated hail and damaging winds. And yet again, up across parts of North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Wyoming. Yet again, a marginal risk of severe weather will be in store here, you guys. Now, as we take the HRRR off to see if we have a convective outlook day 4, you guys, let's see. As of right now, no day 4 convective outlook, so we just go up to day 3, you guys. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to share, like, and subscribe so you all can stay up to date and weather aware as this outbreak of severe weather is going to be ongoing here up across parts of the Ohio, Tennessee, and lower Mississippi valleys, you guys. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you share, like, and subscribe so the YouTube nation can get these videos out into the algorithm so a lot more people could come across your weather on the fly videos. They can stay up to date and weather aware. That's going to be it for this one, you guys. Everyone be safe, be careful, and I'll talk to you all in the next one.